Hello, this is Kiran. One more interview you are going to see now. The candidate is engineering candidate, and she's already got placement. She placed there. She's looking for some more offers, more good package, and she's a hard worker. Her resume looks very interesting, being a fresher. So let me show you resume of Pratiksha. So she has done B percentage. She has got the NHSC above 60%. 10th, so more than 80% she has got. She is well versed with Spring MVC, Spring Boot, and she knows Windows Man and all for SOAP and REST APIs. She's doing that HTML, CSS, and she just passed out in 2020. So she's purely fresher, and let's see how she performs. Let me take Pratiksha in a room. Hey, hi Pratiksha. Hello. Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Can you start your video, please?
Yes.
Oh, great. How are you doing?
Well, sir.
Well, okay. Are you happy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So you have already an offer in hand, right?
Yeah, today I got offer letter.
Not a problem. So I think you are holding camera.
No, sir.
Okay, okay. I thought because make a video on your laptop so that you'll not get disturbed.
No, sir.
Okay.
I am connecting from mobile.
Okay.
There is network issue. That's why.
Okay, not a problem. So you can answer my questions, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So I was going through your resume, and
Yes.
you have got a good percentage, okay? And I see here you know Spring MVC and Spring Boot, right? In advanced Java.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So some practicals you might have done till now, right?
Yes, sir. But I started rejoining because I didn't get advanced Java. That's why I'm joining the Sagar sir batch.
No problem. No problem. It's not about batch or something. Here, naturally, you are giving answers, okay? So don't make that interference in this interview, like which batch is going on and all. But that's okay. So you are compatible with core Java, right?
Yes, sir.
And somewhat you know about Spring, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, little idea is enough.
Yes, sir.
Freshers, it doesn't matter. Now you also have an offer and you know that what they need. Can you explain what that placement interview, which you have given technical interview to, what they asked, what questions they asked?
Okay, sir. First, they asked me about the OOP concept. Then they asked me about the interface. Then abstract class. Then inner class, inner static class. Then that is
Okay.
all.
So yeah, and many more questions might be, but I can understand not that difficult questions they have asked, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and you should be expressing those questions and answers properly.
Yes,
Then
sir.
that's okay. So let me start your interview. Can you tell me about yourself?
Yes, sir. My name is Pratiksha 𝐞𝐝𝐿. I am from Dhamanga. By my profession, I have completed my Bachelor of Engineering from Dhamanga Education Society College of Engineering, which comes under the Amravati University. Then, talking about my achievement, I have completed my core Java course from Java by Kiran Institute. Then I attend. I did the internship at Vertipride Solution. Then I attended the program about the programming language. That is the workshop. Then I secured the second rank from the Amravati University. My short-term goal, I want to be placed, and my ambitions towards my life, I want to see myself in a good position. That's about
Your
myself.
ambition is to place. Do you think that's
My
an ambition?
ambitions to, I want to be see myself in a good position.
Okay, but the getting place is not ambition, right? It is
It
just
is a short-term goal, sir.
because everybody is getting job. That's not a problem. Once they try best and dedicatedly, if someone studies means they will get job, right?
Yes, sir.
You not to make that a goal of life because everybody is getting job, right? So don't think like getting place means everything is achieved. Okay, there are many
Okay.
things to do, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So no problem. Uh, yeah. So I'm nice. So can you please make sure that there will be no
Okay.
background?
Okay, sir. Yes.
Just a second. I'll off your camera for me.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So you might listen her like she is saying she has ambition of getting place, but what I convey her like that is not a ambition. Okay. There are many more things to do in life.
Sir, I am now.
So can you start your video now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Good to see you. Now let me ask you like you already taken me through your profile, like what is your ambitions, how much percentage you got, and your university second ranker. Okay, so it's again good. Congratulations once again from my side for that.
Thank you, sir.
So next is like let me start with core Java. What
Yes,
are
sir.
OOPS concept? You know.
Yes, sir. There are the four concepts in OOPS. First concept is abstraction.
Me do interference in your answering. See, always be slow. Okay,
Okay.
slow after every statement because see if you speak very fastly now what happens you make mistakes and
Yes,
many
sir.
a times what happens you doesn't know what you are speaking anyway you are speaking very correctly I know but what happens if you speak so fast then sometimes interviewer may not understand you okay so go
Okay.
slow no problem take pause after some statements no problem okay yeah go ahead.
There are the four concepts. First is abstraction, second is encapsulation, third is polymorphism, and fourth is inheritance.
Oh yeah, so explain
Mm,
one by one.
Okay, so abstraction. Abstraction is nothing but showing the essential data and hiding the unnecessary information. For example, in ATM machine, there is a withdrawal option. User can withdraw the money. What is the background process? It cannot, they cannot be seen. That is the abstraction. The abstraction can be achieved by two way. First is interface. Second is abstract class. Then second is polymorphism. Polymorphism is nothing but the one function perform different behavior for the different cases. For example, in a chessboard, there is a move move key that perform the same function for the king also and queen also. There are the two types of polymorphism. First, method overloading, that is the compile time polymorphism, and then second is the method overriding, that is the runtime polymorphism. Then encapsulation means wrapping a data into the single unit. For example, there is a room. In room there are many objects such as a fan, table, pen, etc. All the objects that are wrapped into the single room. It is nothing but the encapsulation. The encapsulation can be achieved by using the private keyword. Then next is the inheritance. Inheritance the means derived class extract the feature from the parent class. It inherit all the feature from the base classes. There are, for example, suppose there is a There is a method, there is a class such as a father and son, and subclass is a son. All the feature of a father that can be extracted into the son class, and the son having its own feature. There are the different type of a inheritance, such as first is a single inheritance, then second is a multi-level inheritance, and third is a hierarchical inheritance.
Okay. So I understood, and it's a long story. Oops, is very big to explain, and
Yes.
you explained it very properly. Okay, so examples also I saw a little bit unique, like chase example that generally you don't get anywhere. Okay, so
Yeah.
might be you prepared that example by yourself. That's what the
Yes,
expectation.
sir.
Okay, in the same way, always prepare some examples of general life for every concept. Okay, and keep
Okay,
those
sir.
examples in your mind so that anywhere, anytime, if question is asked, then you should be telling that example.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Now let me ask you a little bit difficult question. I would not say difficult, but some scenario based question. What is a and has a relationship?
Okay. Is a relationship can be achieved by the interference, and has a relationship can be achieved by the aggregation. Is a relationship means, suppose there is a class calculation, and from that calculation we can extend the calculation can be extended into the sum class, multiplication class. Means there is a relationship into the inheritance. And has a relationship means, suppose there is a address class, and student class and employee class, then we can extended the address class into the employee also, and student also. That is the has a relationship.
Okay. Did you ever implemented that?
No, sir. Is a relationship I implemented in inheritance, but has a relationship not implemented.
Okay. Okay, no problem.
Yes.
Next is coming to collection directly, because we already covered OOPS concept. In collection, what is collections class?
It is nothing but the framework. In that, in collection there is a interface available, such as a list, set, queue, and they provide easy method to achieve the to achieve our program, and make the program easy by using the collection.
Okay, okay. But just now I asked you, like, is a relation and has a relationship. Okay, so you can improve on that. Like you can just simply tell is a relation means like extending a class.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then you go on explaining it. First sentence should be extending a class, inheritance. Okay, that is a relation. Then you can give examples. Next, has a relation means one class can have another variables. One class have another class as a variable, that is has a relation.
Yes, yes, yes.
You are saying same thing, but make it simple. Okay.
Okay.
Then you can give examples like bike. Any example. Bike is there and bike has a pulsar. Okay. So you can say pulsar is a bike. Then you can say pulsar is a bike having some wheels. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Can be a has a relation. So make it simple. Okay.
Okay.
So that others will understand very easily. No
Okay.
issues. You are giving good answers. You know any methods of collections class?
Yes, sir. In list, we can add the add method is used, size method is used, and in
Arraylist. I'm asking collections class.
no, sir.
It's a utility method. Sort method is there. Is by like a binary search method is there. Okay. Mini
Okay.
method, reverse method is there. Like utility methods, min method, max method is there. Okay. No
Okay.
problem. Okay. So please remember that as well. What is difference between hash map and array list?
Okay, sir. Hash map store the whatever.
Get one more interruption I want to do while giving answer. First, think over. First, plan how I should be answering. Okay.
Okay.
If I ask you question, just be a pause for 3 4 minutes, 3 4 seconds. Okay. it's a small pause and think over now how I should be answering, how I should be planning to answer.
Okay,
You're
sir.
getting? So if you plan that, then structural answer will be coming out. Yes or
Okay,
no?
sir. Yes.
Right? Yeah. So now my question is, what is difference between Arraylist and Hashmap? Just think for 2-3 seconds. Then you recall. Okay. Then you give.
Okay.
I'm not saying you are giving wrong answers. You are giving very perfect, but these are little improvements. Those who are seeing this video, they will also understand like how to give answers and all. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. In array list, there is the collection of element that allow the duplicate element, and we can store the element by using the add method in array list. Hash map, there is the collection of element. The data can be stored on the basis of key and value pair. The duplicate elements are not allowed into the map.
For duplicate, can you be more specific? Keys are not duplicate, right?
Yes, sir. Keys are not duplicate. Then value must be the value may be duplicate.
Okay. Okay. Now you have array list, you have vector, and you have linked list. Okay. Out of these three, which is better?
Vector is better because of vector is synchronized and it is a thread shape. That's why.
See, for then if I ask you, then why they made array list and linked list? See, vector is better. So obviously Java might not have introduced array list and linked list, right?
Yes, sir. According to the according to the our need, we can use these three are the better. But according to the user list, what we can use at that time, that user can decide.
Okay. So you can say like in linked list, if there is if you want to add elements in between, okay, frequently, because linked list has a node structure. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You can use linked list. If you want thread safety, then you can go for the vector as
Okay.
methods are synchronized. If you don't want to do anything out of these, array list is simpler. Okay. Elements are going to get added at the bottom. You got the point? So explain in this way. Sorry. Next. In collection, like iterator.
Yes, sir.
What is the difference between iterator and list iterator?
Okay, sir. In iterator, there is we can store the element in a forward direction, and in list iterator we can store the element in forward as well as a backward direction. In iterator we cannot add the element, and in list iterator we can add the element. By using the iterator we can remove the element. List iterator by using list iterator is also used to remove the element. That's it.
But first point, what you should be saying is list iterator is a sub interface of iterator.
Yes, yes, sir.
Right? But anyway, you are correct. And you should say list iterator has more features than the iterator.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. What is the enumeration?
Sorry, sir.
Legacy class. Okay. Going forward, any class in Java which is final?
No, sir.
It's a string class. Okay.
Which, sir?
String class.
Yeah, string class.
What is the difference between string and string buffer?
String is a mutable. String is a unmutable, and string buffer. Sorry, sir. String object is unmutable, and string buffer object is a mutable. We cannot change the string object, but string buffer object can be changed.
Correct. Let's say I have a string. Okay, let me tell you.
Okay.
You said string object cannot be changed. Let's say I have like this. String x equal jdbc Java Kiran. Can I add something? Is this wrong? Hello.
No, sir, it is not wrong. It will create the another object, then it will store the Java by Kiran in that. What is the object for, yeah, X? Then for first in X object there is a JBK is store, but it could not make a changes. Then it create the another object such like as X and store the Java by Kiran value in that.
Okay. So you mean to say string can be changed? That's not a
Yes.
problem. But object cannot be changed, which is getting created earlier, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now X is pointing to Java by Kiran rather than JBK, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. And how to concatenate two strings?
By using the concat method.
Okay. How to concatenate string buffer?
By using the append method.
Very good. Very good. I think you did preparation very well. Okay. So what you read, how you study?
Sir, actually, I read only core Java book, which is provided by you, and some concept I didn't understand. Though then I refer the YouTube, and deeply I studied.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And how you practice, whether you understood or not. Like, let's say string and string buffer you read from the book. Okay.
Yes,
That
sir.
book is written by me actually. Okay. So
Actually,
you read that. Okay. Then later what you do? How you get to know
uh,
that you will remember these things?
sir, I make myself means I think on that and prepare the example. How can I means how can I give and how can I explain better way? Then
How how
in my
how you?
language.
Okay, but how you practice? You close a book and stay alone like this, and then you
No,
speak
sir.
that. Then
No,
how?
sir. No, no. Um, uh, Suppose I read some concept, then I read that.
Anything you can tell me anything because you are already proved to be good candidate because you already got placement and you already have job in hand. So it doesn't matter whatever you will say will be correct. So don't hesitate. Other people will what other people will say or there is nothing like that. Okay, I always tell people in every conference or everywhere I tell don't care about others. Okay, so what you are is what you are. Okay, so you tell me now how you prepare, how you remember these things.
Can I speak in Hindi?
Uh, no, you speak slowly. Don't see. I already told. See, what you know is it's like you know it, right?
Yes, sir.
English doesn't matter. You don't worry. Speak whatever you want to speak in English. Don't
हाँ.
worry. How you prepare?
सर जब मैं कौन सा भी कंसेप्ट पढ़ती हूँ तो फिर पहले मैं उसको अच्छे से पढ़ लेती हूँ, बाद में वही कंसेप्ट मैं यूट्यूब पे जाके देखती हूँ, बाद में मैं मेरी मेरी स्टोरी मतलब जो कुछ भी मेरे को समझ में आया उन दोनों मतलब दोनों जो प्लेटफॉर्म है उससे, तो मैं वो एक बुक में लिखती हूँ, उसके बाद मैं मेरा बना के उस बुक में लिखती हूँ, देन आई रिमेम्बर
Okay,
ऑल द
so what she
थिंग्स.
said for other viewers, those who doesn't understand Hindi, I understand. So let me translate what she said. She read first book, then same concept she look for same concept she go and see on YouTube, and then she compare and then she make her own notes by mixing these both, and then she prepare she by heart that, and then she do writing practice also if it needed. Okay, no problem. Good. Now my next question is like what is garbage collection in Java?
Garbage collection when the garbage collection is used when there is a unused object. Garbage collection is used to remove the unused object memory location.
Use for doing garbage collection?
Sorry, sir.
Which method we need to use to do garbage collection?
System.gc.
Okay, so after writing system.gc, automatically garbage collection will be done?
No, sir. Actually, I confuse between the garbage collection and finalize method.
Okay, but my question is very simple. If you write system.gc, will garbage collection done? Is guaranteed?
Yes, sir.
It's not guaranteed. Okay, garbage collection is not at all guaranteed. And what finalized method you are saying about? You are asking me. You are getting confused. of
Yes,
that
sir.
method. See, it's very simple. Garbage collection is process of cleaning a memory. Okay, garbage
Yes.
collection is a process of cleaning a memory, and that will be there. That's not a problem. And before cleaning a memory,
Okay.
garbage collector calls a finalize method. Okay,
But sir, both do the same work for the.
don't do in finalize. If you write your name also, that will get printed. Finalize is not doing garbage collection. First of all,
Acha.
okay,
Okay,
I'm
sir.
going to my shop. Okay, and while going shop, I may go to my neighbor home also. My
Yeah.
main intention to go to shop. Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay. But my rule is while going, I must
Yeah.
be visiting my neighbor.
Yes, sir.
So shop is a garbage collection process, and this neighbor is finalized method.
Okay, sir.
Now, if I go to my neighbor's home, it doesn't mean that I'm shopping something.
Yes, sir.
That doesn't matter. Okay, but I need to go to shop. Similarly, garbage collection is a process to clean up the memory resources. Okay.
Okay.
To that, what happens? Finalized method will get called. If you write something in finalized method, if you
Yes, sir.
write something in finalized method, what will happen? That will get executed.
Okay, sir.
Method is not doing garbage collection. Garbage collection. Did you understand that? It is
Okay,
just a
sir.
method. Okay. Okay. Not a problem.
Okay.
Do you know? Do you ever overridden any method in Java?
Yes, sir.
Which method generally you override?
Abstract method.
Abstract methods you
Inputs.
override.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. What is toString method in Java?
It is the object class method, which is used to whatever the variable we are initialized into the class that can be written into the toString method.
You can say it's an object representation in the form of string. Okay,
Okay.
that's not a problem. Now let me ask you little higher questions, like those are asked to even experienced people. What is cloning in Java? What is a deep cloning and shallow cloning?
Sorry,
No.
sir. Mhm.
What is hash code method in Java?
Uh, by using the it is a it means in hash code the address of the address is stored into the hash code. That is suppose there is a method in string, that is the equal method in hash code. It store the object of that variable.
Okay, so it's a unique representation of an object, like unique code will get generated. Okay, it's a memory address, but that memory address is getting translated into some unique number. Okay, and that will be done. Okay, so I understand that. That's not a problem. Now, what is difference between equals method of object class and equals method of string class?
Equals method. Both the method are same. Sir, equals method of object class, that is the string method. No. So sorry, sir. Uh, equals method of object class that mean that equals methods of object class check the memory location of that object, and equals method of string class check the character whatever store into the string.
In simple terms, I would say equals method of object class checking an address, comparing an address, whereas string class equals method is checking a content. Okay,
Content.
very good. Okay, which is better, string or string buffer?
Sir, if you want to change the object, then we can use the string buffer of string buffer. Then if you don't want to change means that is the if you want to the our class is final, that is the string class, then we don't want to any changes, then we use the string class.
Correct. String buffer is preferable if you want to do concatenations and all. Okay.
Okay.
String builder in Java.
Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
It is a more advanced version of string buffer. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, where methods are not synchronized. Okay.
Okay.
These days in industry, we don't use string or string buffer, but we.
Yes. Your voice is breaking, sir.
The voice is breaking.
Yes, sir. No, sir. You are not audible to me.
Are you able to hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now it's clear.
Yes.
Okay. Since how long my voice was not clear? Since beginning or just now?
In between, your voice is breaking.
Okay, no problem. Now it's clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem. So, how about like 30 minutes in our interview, I tried to ask you core Java questions and you are very good in that. Let me start a little bit advanced Java, what you are learning right now.
Okay.
What do you know about Spring?
Spring. Spring is used for the it is used to make the project easy by using the annotation and in Spring Boot, by using the Spring Boot we cannot use the XML files and annotation. Then it is a framework that provided and makes it reduce the developer efforts, and it is the advanced version of a Spring. That's it.
Difference between Spring and Spring Boot.
In Spring Boot, it is same, but in Spring, it is extracted from the Spring also. But in
Okay,
but some problem.
Spring came into market first or Spring Boot?
Spring.
Okay, from Spring they derived Spring Boot, right?
Yes.
Okay, you know Servlet JSP?
Yes, sir.
Somewhat, right? What is the difference between Servlet and JSP? Servlet and JSP difference.
No, sir.
Okay, what do you know in Servlet JSP? Whatever you know, just tell me. Like.
I just make up pages that whatever the form action that will be used to the servlet, and there is a inside servlet there is a get method, and in that we can write a SQL query whatever we want.
So you know SQL also?
Yes, sir, little bit.
Okay. What is DDL DML?
DDL is nothing but the data definition language, and DML is nothing but the data manipulation language. If you select is the data definition language, and that data manipulation language, that is the delete and update, that is the data manipulation.
If I want to delete content of a table, how
Yes.
you will do that?
Delete from whatever the table names, suppose employee, where ID. If you want to delete the first row, what is the information we want to delete, then we use the where, and then we give the condition.
Okay. Okay. What is difference between delete, truncate, and drop?
Okay. By using the truncate, all the whatever the rows data can be deleted, and by using the drop, all the table which are deleted, and by using the delete, only row and whatever the where data we insert into the where condition, that can be deleted.
Right. How to do ascending order? Like how to do sorting in data? Like query.
Order by query, by using
Order
the
by
order
clause.
by. Yes.
Okay. What is a having clause in SQL?
Uh, suppose there is a table that is the um, employee, and there is also table the address. Then we use the having table, sorry, having query if you want to use the
What is group by?
group by. There is a group by using the group by we can break down the table into the group.
Okay. Be slow, be comfortable. Okay, don't worry. You're giving answers. That's great. Many pressure are really not able to give. And these all are questions very simple, but people don't prepare, and that's why they are not able to answer. But you are really good that you are giving. So be confident. You have courage to give. I know how many times you called today for this interview. That's not a problem because it was scheduled at 4:30, but we are doing this at 5 o'clock. But you can skip this interview, right? You would have skipped, but still you followed me, so I can understand your interest in giving interview and this technical capability. Even though you got placed and you have a job in hand, but still you want to give interview. That's really wonderful. Appreciated.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem. So now let's SQL also. I think you're good at.
Yes, sir.
Next is like how to create a table.
Yes, sir. Create table, then name of a table, then create table, then employ the sorry, create table, then name of a table. Create
Okay, no
create
problem.
table name.
What is the difference between varchar and char? These are two data types.
Yes, sir.
So what is it?
By using the varchar, we can store the string data, and by using the char, we can store the only character.
Only single character.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What is the syntax of update query?
Okay, sir. Update table name, set name is equals to whatever we want to update, where id is equals to 1.
Okay, equal to 1. Great. Can we fetch data of two tables in single query?
Can we please date of, sorry sir, I didn't understand.
Two tables are there. I want to fetch data of both tables.
Okay.
I want to fetch data of both tables in a single query. Is this possible?
By using the inner join, means we use the join, then we.
Very good. Yeah. So we need to go for choice in that case. Okay. Yeah. In your engineering, was there any subject related to database?
Yes, sir. There is a database subject I learned.
Okay. Do you remember your final year subjects?
No, sir. Actually, database subject into the third year, and final year there is a no related subject to the database.
Okay. Which technology subject was there? Which language you learned in final year?
Actually, sir, there is a artificial intelligence is the subject, but all the subject in theory there is a no programming subject.
Okay. So AI, like artificial intelligence. Okay. What do you know about it?
Actually, sir, I didn't know anything about artificial intelligence, but I know little bit. There is a robotics concept is used, and natural language processing. Suppose, for example, our Siri, yeah, Google is assistant is the on the basis of natural language processing.
Okay.
It
Okay.
is made.
What is Turing machine?
What, sir?
There is a machine, right? In artificial intelligence, Turing machine and all you might have heard. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Not a problem. So you learned artificial intelligence in detail or just at
No,
abstract
sir.
level?
No, sir. Actually, I'm not interested in artificial intelligence. I'm not.
Oh, okay, okay. So you are not interested in artificial intelligence, you are saying, but don't disclose that to interviewer, okay? Because interviewer always want to know more things. Means even interviewer know that that's of no use or something like it's very important or it's not important. That interviewer know everything, but interviewer will always want to listen from candidate. No, I want to do this. I want to do that. Big ambitions. Okay, I want to do artificial intelligence in future. I want to do machine learning in future. So always do some big things. Because why big things? I'm saying because you are able to give answers of core Java and all. So you have right to say big things. Okay. Some people don't give answers to basics. They speak very big. I want to become data scientist. And if somebody asks him how to do addition of can you write addition program, then he will not be able to write. Or simple core Java questions he is not able to answer. That case, ambitions are not good. But ended like you, where you are speaking and you are giving answers. So I expect you should be telling like, no problems. Say data scientist, I want to become, or say artificial intelligence, I want to be. Means that's a real fact actually, and you're really great. You're giving answers. Next is like very like 10-15 minutes we'll speak. Okay. Next question from my side is like in core Java, which topic you feel little difficult?
Sir, collection.
Collection, but all answers of collection you gave me. Okay,
But,
so you try one more answer in collection, then you like it, as you said.
okay.
It's difficult, but whatever difficult things are, most of the people like to play with the difficult things, and I expect you are doing the same thing. Now tell me, list and set are interface or class?
It is an interface.
Interface. Okay. What is the super interface of list and set?
It is a collection.
Great. What is the superclass of Arraylist?
Abstract list.
What is superclass of hash set? Hash set. Abstract set. What is it? Abstract set.
Abstract set.
Okay. What about stack and queue?
A stack is nothing but the first. Sorry, it is the LIFO last in first out, and whatever the last element that should be outed first into the stack, and queue is nothing but the FIFO first in first out. That is whatever the first element it should be first out.
Very good, very good. That we should be knowing these are data structure.
Yes, sir. I also learn about data structure when I am in third year. That's
okay. No, that's okay. Same thing is being implemented here in Java. Okay. The same thing is there. Now, what is a dictionary?
Dictionary is nothing but a collection of data.
Collection of data.
It is just like a file.
It's just like a file. Okay. Map is the interface or class?
Map is a interface.
Map is the interface. Okay. What is key set method? You are aware of it? How to iterate hash map?
What, sir?
How to iterate hash map?
By using the iterator.
By using
or
iterator?
For loop.
Directly for loop you can apply on hash map.
No, sir. By using the iterator, we can iterate the map.
Okay. Let's say one more question I have a little bit logical. If there is an array of 10 elements, okay?
Okay.
Now I ask you to retrieve biggest number from that array.
Yes.
What logic you will be putting in?
First, first the last element I have to the last element I have to means if I have to write the last element is the biggest element, then I give the if condition. If the any number is greater than biggest element, then set a of I equals to big, and then system.out.println biggest.
Okay, okay. Can you explain like how you will find Armstrong number?
Armstrong. Sorry, sir.
No. How you are going to find factorial of any number?
Suppose there is a factorial of 5, then I use the integer fact is I initialize that is the 1. Then I use the while loop if the n is less than 0. If n is greater than 0, then then in while loop I put the logic, that is the fact is equals to fact into n, then n minus minus, then I give, then after the block I will write system.out.println factorial of number.
Okay. Now you are good at core Java. That's not a problem. So I have some questions on your profile. Okay, you secured second rank in your university, right? Amravati University, correct?
Yes, sir.
In which year?
2020.
Okay, that is in final year. You are saying, right?
Yes, sir.
So I'm seeing your profile, but there I see little, this thing. You have got little less marks, less percentage in
First year.
not in year here in 12th. Why?
Yes, sir. Because I am from the means I am from a rural area, and I take my education from rural area. There is a no tuitions or classes. I put the semi English, and I didn't have any knowledge about the any things. Then I come to Dhamanga, and I took a direct science. Then I facing some difficulty for chemistry and physics. Then but I overcome, and I will try.
No,
I
you really
tried.
appreciated that you overcome that. Many people are there. I see daily. They get every facility from their parents. Okay, in first standard, second standard, 10th standard, but they are
Actually, my
still and they
financial
get failed in
condition not.
engineering. I saw, so it's appreciated. Don't worry. You are from that background and you overcome everything up to the level of second ranker. Means it's big thing. I know because I did engineering at that time and I know what the ranker is, how much hard work goes along.
Actually, sir, in first year, my engineering drawing means there is a subject that is the back subject for me. Then in rechecking that must be clear, but I realize at that time what means.
Okay, so you focused on one point that you are from rural area, 10th standard at present.
Yeah.
Do you feel bad that about
No,
that?
sir. No, sir. No.
Okay,
No, sir.
okay. So how you overcome?
I studied as like means जब मैं यहाँ पे धामनगांव में आई तो बहुत होशियारी स्टूडेंट थे, तो मतलब वो सेपला के स्टूडेंट थे, तो उनके सामने मेरी कुछ मतलब
Okay,
इतनी होशियार नहीं थी, फिर
okay.
मैंने वो
But
ओवरकम
see,
किया.
what actually why I am asking this, just to tell you and everybody those who are seeing your interview, it doesn't matter where from you are coming. Okay, it doesn't matter. Just a day before yesterday, I took one interview. She was first ranker in Amravati University.
Yes,
Same story, but it doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter whether you are from rural area or urban area, because I know many people of urban area what they're doing. So it's not matter. So don't take that moment like I'm from that area. I'm from just leave it. Okay, so you're doing great, and you already justified why you got less marks in that. Well, that's okay. Okay, so which technologies you know? Java, apart from Java, you know anything?
yes, sir. But I have a little bit knowledge about the HTML and CSS.
What is difference between HTML and CSS?
HTML is a hypertext markup language. In that we can write a code. What is the code for designing the website, and by using the cascading style sheet, it is used for making the site beautiful.
Okay. Now, in HTML, can you write database code?
No, sir.
Cannot.
Yes.
No, you cannot.
No.
In JSP, can you write that?
Yes, sir.
In JSP,
in serverlet.
in JSP, you cannot write, right? Or you can write. Yes, you can write. In JSP, you can include Java code, right?
Yes, sir.
So JDBC code you can write. Okay. Now last question. Okay. Why JDBC is used?
JDBC used for the SQL transaction. It is used to transact our query. Because of JDBC, we can execute our query in SQL.
Any technology to overcome JDBC problems?
Yes, sir. There is a Spring Boot that is Hibernate configure.
Perfect. It's Hibernate. Okay. What is difference between Hibernate and JDBC?
Mm, Sir, Hibernate give the direct code. Means we have to write a less code. But in JDBC we have to write a query, and by using the Hibernate we have annotation and some means there are the properties in you with the help of property we can having the less code and we can achieve.
Okay. Okay. Great. I think we need to wrap. But again, as you are answering, I would like to ask you one more question. What is the difference between statement and prepare statement?
Okay, sir. By using the prepare statement means uh, suppose
Okay, let's skip that question. Whether statement and prepare statement is interface or class? These are interfaces. Okay. What is the use of result set in JDBC?
what, sir?
What is the use of result set in JDBC?
By using the result set, we can execute whatever the query result that can be stored into the result set.
Okay. Okay. In Java, multiple inheritance is allowed. Is this
No,
correct
sir.
or wrong?
Wrong, sir.
In case of interfaces,
Yes, sir. It is possible.
why it is possible?
Because of in multiple inheritance there are the more than one there are the more than one super classes, and we cannot Java cannot support the more than one super classes, but by using the multiple by using the interface there are the multiple interface that can be implemented into the subclasses.
Okay, great. So I'm done with your interview, and very, you're really good at technology, and what you do is you do like you did everything dedicatedly. You did, I think you did good study. More improvements needed, obviously, that is in every person, including me. Everybody needs improvement, so that's not a problem. So keep doing improvements, and don't say while giving answers it's nothing but. Okay, if I ask you inheritance, you say it's nothing but. So you firstly insult the inheritance, right? You say it's nothing. uh, Many people have that habit, it's nothing but, like that. So you will not be saying nothing but while giving answers. That's okay. But it's okay, it's not a problem. Other things I already suggested you in between the interview. Okay, what you need to improve on and all. And I really like taking your interview today. I have more interviews scheduled. I'm going to take. Okay. Okay. So nice to talking to you. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you
Yeah.
so much
And
giving me
yeah.
opportunity, and thank you so much for everything.
No problem. And thank you for your time. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. So you can drop now.
Okay, sir.
So this is Pratiksha. Just now we wrapped up an interview. She's excellent at communication. She feel that she's not that to the mark at the communication, but that is not the case. I want to guide every fresher. It doesn't matter how you communicate. Many people says communication matters. Yes, matters. But when you are technically strong, then while comparing, communications goes at the back. Okay, so you should be technically strong, and it's very simple concept. Uh, I'm guaranteeing you, even if you read the questions which I have asked today, you just by heart them. Okay, you might have seen while taking interview, when I was going in depth that time, she was not that able to give answers because she's not that experienced. She never worked in industry, and I also know that, and every interviewer knows it. So you don't need to worry about that. But the basic things at least you should be aware of. And you saw how dedication people are giving, how much they're reading, they're by hearting everything. If I ask the concept of oops, non-stop they tell everything: inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, like that. Okay, so please guys, I expect you all will be preparing on the same lines, and hope this interview really helpful to you. You might have got some good guidance from this interview, and if you really learn something out of it, again please share this with all freshers of your colleges. They will also improve on this. Let them see this video, let them analyze themselves where they are lacking, and let them prepare. Okay, so that this will be beneficial for you. Thank you, guys. Thank you.